Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. DTC P0741 indicates a problem in the torque converter clutch (TCC) circuit, which can impact the vehicle's performance and fuel efficiency. The torque converter is a crucial component in the vehicle's automatic transmission system that facilitates the transfer of power from the engine to the wheels. In this error, the TCC is unable to perform correctly, either because it is stuck off or there is an issue in the circuit itself. This may lead to symptoms such as slipping or unusual engine performance. It is important to understand the workings of the TCC to properly diagnose and resolve this error. The procedure outlined in this troubleshooting guide provides a systematic approach to identifying the root cause and fixing it efficiently. DTC P0741 primarily points to an issue within the torque converter clutch (TCC) circuit, suggesting either a performance issue or that the clutch is stuck in the off position. The TCC is situated within the automatic transmission assembly and is responsible for controlling the transfer of engine power to the drive wheels. When functioning, it allows for smooth shifts and optimal fuel efficiency by locking the engine to the transmission, preventing slippage. The symptoms associated with a malfunctioning TCC can include increased engine RPM at cruising speeds and reduced fuel economy. It's vital to ensure this component operates correctly, as it directly influences vehicle performance and drivability. Understanding where this component is located and its function is critical for effective troubleshooting and repair. Several potential causes can lead to the DTC P0741 error. A common issue is a faulty shift solenoid valve B. This component controls the flow of hydraulic fluid to the TCC. If it malfunctions, the TCC cannot engage or disengage correctly. Another potential cause is a faulty continuously variable transmission (CVT) lockup clutch, which needs to operate properly to lock the torque converter at the right times. Lastly, wiring or connection issues can also create problems in the circuit. Inspecting and addressing these issues is essential to effectively troubleshoot and rectify the P0741 code. Each of these components plays a vital role in the TCC system's performance. When experiencing DTC P0741, you may observe several noticeable symptoms. One common symptom is slipping during acceleration. This occurs when the TCC fails to engage, leading to reduced power transfer. Additionally, you might experience increased RPMs at highway speeds as the engine struggles to maintain efficiency without the TCC's locking function. Drivers may also report engine roughness or unusual noises as these components fail to operate in harmony. Recognizing these symptoms is essential, as they can serve as indicators of the issue at hand. By closely monitoring the vehicle's performance, you can better describe the problem when consulting with a technician or when referring to the troubleshooting guide. The first troubleshooting step for DTC P0741 is to verify the problem. Begin by turning the ignition switch to the on position or engaging the start-stop button. Next, use the Honda Diagnostics System HDS tool to clear the existing diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs, from the system. After clearing the DTCs, start the engine and allow it to warm up to normal operating temperature, which is indicated by the radiator fan turning on twice. Once warmed, press the brake pedal, shift the lever to neutral, then into drive. Release the brake pedal and monitor performance by test driving the vehicle at a steady speed of 37 miles per hour for at least 1 minute. Turn off the engine afterward and repeat the test drive. Finally, check for any pending or confirmed DTCs using the HDS again. If DTC P0741 reappears, this indicates a duplicated failure that can guide you to the next troubleshooting step. The next step in diagnosing DTC P0741 involves checking the operation of shift solenoid valve B. This component is essential for regulating hydraulic pressure and flow within the transmission system. Using the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS, conduct a test on the shift solenoid valve B to determine its proper functionality. If the solenoid operates correctly, you can conclude that the component is functioning as expected, allowing you to move on to the next troubleshooting step. However, if the solenoid does not work properly, it indicates a fault within the component. In such a case, replacing the valve body is necessary to restore the correct function of the TCC circuit. Ensuring each component is functioning correctly is vital to effective diagnosis and repair. The final troubleshooting step addresses the CVT lockup clutch control solenoid valve. This valve plays a crucial role in the operation of the torque converter, specifically in managing its engagement and disengagement. To assess the functionality of the CVT lockup clutch control solenoid valve, you should perform a test similar to the previous steps. If it functions properly, you can conclude that the issue lies elsewhere, likely indicating a faulty torque converter itself. In that situation, it would be necessary to replace the torque converter and conduct a thorough cleaning of the hydraulic circuit to prevent further issues. However, if the solenoid fails to operate correctly, it indicates a fault requiring the replacement of the valve body. Properly diagnosing the solenoid's performance is essential for pinpointing the root of the issue accurately. The final repair verification process for DTC P0741 is critical to ensure that all issues have been resolved. Start by using the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS, to verify that all relevant repairs have been successfully completed without new DTCs being present. Confirm that the trouble code related to the torque converter clutch has been cleared from the system. After verifying that no new codes are present, conduct a thorough test drive of the vehicle under various conditions, particularly at highway speeds where the TCC typically engages. Monitoring the vehicle's performance during this drive will provide insight into the effectiveness of the repairs. If the vehicle operates smoothly, with no symptoms or trouble codes reappearing, you can conclude that the repair has been successful. Documenting this final verification enhances accountability and customer service. To prevent future occurrences of DTC P0741, proactive maintenance is key. Regular transmission fluid changes should be scheduled according to the manufacturer's recommendations. Clean and fresh fluid is essential for the proper functioning of hydraulic components, including the TCC. Additionally, routinely inspecting the wiring and connections of the TCC and related components can help catch potential problems before they escalate into more significant issues. Keeping these connections clean and free from corrosion is important for reliable operation. Routine diagnostics using the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS, can also help detect any emerging trouble codes, leading to timely intervention. Following these preventive measures will ensure a longer life for the transmission components and sustained vehicle performance. In conclusion, DTC P0741 highlights critical issues concerning the torque converter clutch circuit performance. A thorough verification process is essential to accurately diagnose and rectify the issues, which requires careful testing and potential replacement of faulty components like shift solenoid valve B or the CVT lockup clutch. Taking a systematic approach to troubleshooting and repair ensures that you address the root cause effectively, enabling smooth vehicle operation. Furthermore, Implementing preventive measures, such as regular maintenance and routine diagnostics, can extend the longevity of the vehicle's transmission components and enhance overall performance. By understanding the error and applying the right procedures, you can assure a better driving experience and avoid costly repairs in the future. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time!